Hi everyone! Dust off your air fryer. Today it's going to work overtime. I've lined up 7 viral TikTok recipes you'll definitely want to try. Let's dive right in. Start with 3 eggs. Carefully separate the whites from the yolks. Make sure there's absolutely no trace of yolk in the whites. Even a drop can stop them from whipping properly. Now add a pinch of salt and whisk for about 5 minutes. You're looking for stiff peaks. Glossy, airy, and standing tall when you lift the whisk. Fun fact: cloud bread isn't new. It was first created in the 1970s as a flour-free, low-carb alternative, but TikTok made it go viral again, turning it into one of the trendiest comfort foods. Here we have 1 cup of shredded cheddar and a spoonful of bagel seasoning. Fold them in gently, you want to keep that fluffy texture alive. See? It turns into this soft, airy mix, almost like whipped cream but savory. Now, scoop little mounds onto parchment paper in your air fryer basket. And off they go, bake at 180 degrees Celsius for 15 minutes. And here's the result: light, golden clouds of cheesy bread, high in protein, naturally gluten-free, and seriously tasty. No wonder this recipe went viral on TikTok. It's the kind of snack you just grab straight out of the basket. Enjoy! Alright, time for another TikTok favorite. This one looks like a pastry, but with a clever twist. Start with a bowl and crumble in about 100 grams of feta cheese. Add 1 egg, then a little shredded mozzarella, around 50 grams, and give it a good mix until smooth. Now here's a neat trick. When you crack the egg for brushing, notice how easy it is to peel away the shell. No mess, no fuss. Want more little hacks like this? The link is in the description. Whisk that egg and now dip a sheet of rice paper into it to let it soften. Rice paper works great here because it's super light, lower in carbs than pastry, and still gives you that crispy bite when it's cooked. Overlap 2 or 3 sheets to make one long base. Then spoon the cheese filling into the center and start rolling it tight, edge over edge, until you've got a long, even log. Just handle it lightly. Rice paper gets really delicate once it's wet. Now curl the log into a spiral, guiding it around with your fingertips, like shaping a little snail shell. That's the shape we're after. Sprinkle on some sesame seeds and into the air fryer it goes, 180 degrees Celsius for 15 minutes. Now look at that! Golden, crispy, and full of flavor. What's great is this recipe is light and lower in carbs compared to traditional pastry Burek. No heavy dough, just rice paper and cheese. That's why so many people online use it as a healthier option, especially if they're watching their weight. This one hit me right in the heart. I'd never tried cooking gnocchi in the air fryer before, and wow, it's a game changer. Start with a bowl of gnocchi straight from the store. Just pick a good quality one you like. Add salt, paprika, Italian herbs, and a drizzle of olive oil. Give everything a good toss. I'm using a silicone lid that sticks right to the bowl. Makes it easy to shake things up. Into the air fryer at 200 degrees Celsius for 10 minutes. Spread them out in a single layer so the hot air can crisp every side. While they are cooking, let's make an upgrade. We are adding a little Caprese twist. Start with some cherry tomatoes. Just slice them in halves for the juicy freshness to balance the crispy gnocchi. We're almost done. Once the gnocchi are cooked, straight into the bowl they go with the fresh elements: juicy cherry tomatoes, creamy mozzarella, and fragrant basil. Just like I said with that Caprese twist. A drizzle of olive oil, a gentle toss, and you've got yourself a salad that feels light, vibrant, and absolutely irresistible. Golden and crispy outside, soft and pillowy inside, the kind of texture combo TikTok can't get enough of. And I can totally see why it blew up. Enjoy! I really loved this one. Here's another viral TikTok recipe I just can't resist. Quick to throw together, and it turns tortillas into something way more exciting. Here's my little circle cutter, perfect for tortillas. Stack them up, and with one press you get 3 rounds at once. You can make even more if you like, and these little circles are going to be the chips. Did you know tortilla chips were actually invented by accident in the 1940s? A restaurant had leftover tortillas, cut them up, fried them, and suddenly everyone loved them. So yeah, snacks really can come from happy accidents. In a bowl, mix parsley, a pinch of salt, chili flakes, melted butter, and crush in a clove of garlic. That's the buttery seasoning mix, and you can always adjust it to your own taste, like swapping chili flakes for paprika or adding a sprinkle of parmesan. Toss the tortilla circles in until every piece is coated with flavor. Now spread them out in the air fryer in a single layer and bake at 180 degrees Celsius for about 4 minutes. And here they are, golden, crunchy and full of flavor. Great as a quick snack on movie night or even as a party bite to share with friends. Alright, moment of truth. Wow, that crunch, garlicky, buttery, so good. Air fryer's cleaned up and ready to go. Time for the next recipe. And this one's a big favorite, crispy sticky chicken wings everyone keeps asking for. Here I cut a small hole in the package, and that's all you need to salt the wings right inside. Just shake it up. No extra bowls, no extra mess. No need for any other spices right now. Now for a little hack. Set a rack in the air fryer and place the wings vertically between the bars. That way more wings fit inside and they cook evenly, crisping all around. Cook at 180 degrees Celsius for about 20 minutes. While the wings are cooking, time to make the sauce. First goes the honey. That's what gives the wings that caramelized finish everyone's obsessed with. Then ketchup for tangy sweetness, a splash of soy sauce for savory depth, and some dry garlic for that bold kick. Stir it all together until it turns into a thick, glossy glaze. Sweet, sticky, garlicky. You just know it's going to coat the wings perfectly and make them finger-licking good. And the wings are ready. Listen to that crunch. Toss them in until every piece is fully coated. They'll caramelize beautifully, and that's where all the magic happens. And here they are, beautifully crunchy, still meaty and moist, and coated in that sticky glaze. It's such a simple recipe, but the payoff is huge. The kind of wings you can't stop eating. Oh wow! The glaze kicks in, sweet and sticky. This is dangerous. I could clear the whole bowl myself. Totally a must try. TikTok really knows what to eat. Craving a quick and easy dessert? This 3-ingredient apple pudding is what you need. Simple, satisfying and full of comforting flavors. Start by peeling and chopping 2 fresh apples. Choose apples that are sweet and firm. They'll bring a fresh, fruity base that pairs perfectly with the creamy richness of the pudding. Next, put the apple pieces into a blender. Add 2 eggs. They help bind the ingredients together and give the pudding its smooth, custard-like texture when baked. Then pour in a generous splash of sweetened condensed milk. Its thick, creamy texture adds just the right amount of indulgent sweetness. Finally, add a pinch of cinnamon for a warm, aromatic touch that ties all the flavors together. Now blend everything until smooth. The mixture will turn silky with a soft golden hue from the apples and eggs. pour the mixture into an oven-safe dish. Set your air fryer to 160 degrees Celsius and let it bake for 20 minutes. As it cooks, the scent of apples and cinnamon will fill your kitchen, building anticipation for what's to come. The result? A soft, creamy pudding that's as easy to make as it is to enjoy, with the perfect balance of rich apple flavor and indulgent sweetness. Want to make your own chicken jerky? Yeah, you heard that right, and your air fryer is perfect for this. Start with 500 grams of chicken breast and let's turn it into something special. Season it with 1 teaspoon each of coriander, garlic powder, salt, paprika, and a third teaspoon of chili pepper. This blend gives us that perfect savory kick. Blend everything until it's smooth. We want a nice, even texture here. Load this mixture into a piping bag. This is how we'll get those perfect stick shapes. Here's where it gets interesting. Lightly oil your air fryer rack, then pipe long strips into it. Keep them thin and leave some space between each one. They need room to dry out properly. Now for the magic. We are setting the air fryer to just 80 degrees Celsius and letting it go for 2 hours. Low and slow is the secret here. Give them a flip halfway through and you'll end up with perfectly dried, chewy chicken sticks. Getting that perfect texture is worth the wait. And there we have it. Look at these beauties, perfectly dried and full of flavor. Arrange them in your favorite serving dish and you've got yourself the ultimate savory snack. Perfect with your favorite cold beverage while watching the game. Enjoy! Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the recipes, feel free to like the video, subscribe for more and tap the bell so you don't miss what's next. New episodes every Sunday. Fast, visual and worth saving.